Hi students, welcome to Easy Elimu Learning Simplified. My name is Mbithe, and in this session we are going to learn about paragraphs. We are going to attempt to write a paragraph that is grammatically correct. We are going to see what to look out for so as to ensure that our paragraph is correct. Remember, in the previous session we learned about sentences, how to write grammatically correct sentences, how to use the subject and the verb and the object in a sentence, punctuating sentences correctly, using conjunctions when necessary. So with that knowledge of sentences, let us now delve deep into paragraphs. So what is a paragraph? If someone asked you, what is a paragraph? A paragraph is a group of sentences that deal with one idea. Remember, we said that a sentence is a group of words that have been brought together and make grammatical sense. Now, a paragraph is a group of sentences. And for a paragraph to be classified as a good paragraph, it has three parts, and we are going to look at all those three parts of a paragraph. The first part of a good paragraph is the topic sentence. Just from the word topic, you can say that this is the sentence that introduces the paragraph. This is the sentence that states the general idea of your paragraph. After that, we have the supporting sentences. Again, just from the word support, you can tell that they support the topic sentence or they amplify that general idea that has been introduced by the topic sentence. They amplify, they illustrate, they give more meaning to the topic sentence. And they can be as many as possible, they can be as little as possible, as long as when you read them, you're able to deeply understand the meaning that was being portrayed by the topic sentence. And lastly, we have what we call the clincher sentence. This is the last sentence of a paragraph, and it sums up or concludes what this paragraph is about. So we have seen we have the topic sentence that introduces the paragraph. We have the supporting sentences that support or amplify or illustrate whatever is being passed by the topic sentence. And lastly, we have the clincher sentence, which now sums up everything. It sums up the paragraph. So that tells you that they are somewhat interrelated. So when you're writing a paragraph, you are most likely talking about one thing or one idea, and these three different parts of the paragraph are what bring it to life, are what make grammatical sense. Now, we have said that the topic sentence, the supporting sentences, and the clincher sentence are interrelated or interconnected. So for your paragraph to flow well and for those three parts to merge well, we need to use what we call transitions. And transitions are words that link one sentence to another. So they include words like however, moreover, in most circumstances. So they link those sentences together for us to have a flow, a certain flow in our paragraph, so that you're not jumping from one idea to the next, but there's a flow. So we can have a look at that paragraph. We are going to read it together and see if it is making sense. See if what we have talked about is here, if the three parts are interconnected, if there are any transitions that have been used. The internet is the most important source of information in our times. An adequate understanding of the internet and a fair ability to use it are two skills indispensable to every reasonably educated person today. What is the internet? Internet is an abbreviation for International Information Network. The network is a system of computers linked across the entire world through satellites and telephone lines. So when you read that paragraph, would you say that it is a complete paragraph that makes sense? Does it have a topic sentence? Does it have supporting sentences? And does it have a clincher sentence? So, the internet is the most important source of information in our times. That is the topic sentence. It is introducing us to this paragraph, and just from that sentence, you can tell that the paragraph you're about to read is about the internet, because the topic sentence is very well written and it is very clear. When you go to the second line, an adequate understanding of the internet and a fair ability to use it are two skills indispensable to every reasonably educated person today. Would you call that a supporting sentence? Is it supporting the topic sentence? Yes, it is. Internet is an abbreviation for International Information Network. So when you look at how these sentences are flowing, how they're following each other, you don't get lost. You know what you're reading. Already from the topic sentence, you know that you're reading about the internet. You're given the definition of what an internet is. And lastly, the clincher sentence concludes this paragraph by saying, because it has said that the internet is an abbreviation of International Information Network. The clincher sentence then tells us what network is or what it looks like. It is a system of computers linked across the entire world through satellites and telephone lines. So can you conclusively say that this paragraph makes grammatical sense and has a topic sentence, has the supporting sentences, and has a clincher sentence? That's it for this session. I hope you have been able to define what a paragraph is. You're able to clearly state what the three parts of a paragraph are, and you're able to now write down a paragraph or two or three following the definitions of what these parts of a paragraph are and how significant each of them is, what role each of these parts play, and you're able to use transitions as well. For further practice, you can have a look at the quiz and attempt it. Write a paragraph about your experience in Form 1 so far. Make sure your paragraph has a topic sentence, supporting sentences, and a clincher sentence. So you can start by, first of all, writing down the points. What has your experience been like in Form 1 so far? Before you start writing the paragraph, you can first write down the points, important experiences that you have had. And then when you've written them down, you can now come up with a topic sentence. How do you want to introduce your paragraph? And then again with the points. Now start writing the supporting sentences, and finally write the clincher sentence. Remember to punctuate your paragraph well. Remember to use conjunctions or transitions where you need to use them, so that your paragraph makes grammatical sense. Thank you for tuning in, and see you in the next session.